this video is for all my quiet people who are trying to build up confidence, but you don't know where to go or how to start doing that. So I used to be the quiet girl that never spoke up. Ever since I was a child, I've been labeled as shy, as quiet. Um, People would always see me as suspicious. Like they were always trying to figure me out, but they just couldn't. Like they couldn't find the answers as to who I truly am inside because I didn't really want to give out my energy to people that I didn't really know much about. And so I was very observant. I only spoke when I wanted to or when I needed to. And people saw that as a threat. People just saw it as a problem, even though I didn't mean any harm. All I ever wanted was to, bring kindness to the world and actually cherish those around me, and so forth. And sometimes when people label you as those things, they just assume that you don't know anything. Like you don't know, like there's nothing in your mind. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like so many people are intimidated by people who don't talk much, people who don't have much to say. They just expect you to be one of the loudest. They just expect you to be loud 24/7, which is not realistic at all, you know? Um, so yeah, ever since I was in pre-K, elementary school, middle school, even high school, people saw me as very, very quiet. They would always call me shy. They would ask, "What's wrong with you? Do you have a problem?" They even put me in school. They put me in ESOL. I was in ESOL for a while until I finally passed a speaking exam, so that I don't have to be in it. So that I don't have to be in it anymore. That was pretty traumatizing, very annoying, having to be pulled out of class because they think something is wrong with you. Um, but yeah, that was something. And so um, they would just see me as a threat, like I don't know what I'm talking about, like I'm not smart. Even in class, they would be like, even in class, people would always be asking me, why are you quiet? Or when I finally talk, they'll be like, I didn't even know you could talk. I didn't even know you were like that. And all of a sudden, they want to be my friend, you know? Or it's either that, or they'll say, oh, but she doesn't talk. She doesn't do anything, you know? And it was very annoying and it made me feel so insecure at times. And even till this day, I don't know. Sometimes it ruffles my feathers a little bit because I know that I know who I am. I'm confident in who I am, but sometimes it's really annoying having to hear other people say things about you that, are not even true because of how because of what they see on the outside. They just assume that they know what they're talking about. And that's just not how it works. There's nothing wrong with being quiet. There's nothing wrong with being shy. And I feel like people associated those type of words like quiet, shy with something that's negative, like, oh, being quiet, being shy equals you're not smart, um you're evil, you're a threat to society. Ooh, what's your type of problem? Like you just think you're all that. They perceive you as arrogant, you know what I mean? And that's just not the case. We all have our own reasons as to why we behave in that manner. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being an introvert. And there's nothing wrong with being an extrovert. If you want to be loud and proud. That's okay. But don't come and try to bring other people down if they're not acting in the same way as you. It's just not fair. We all come from different backgrounds. We're all raised differently. And I feel like quiet people, shy people, we deserve some respect too. We just do. We just do. And so there's nothing wrong with being shy, being confident. There is nothing wrong with that. Give us some grace. But at the same time, because of what we went through, those experiences growing up, even in the current moment, and people are still saying those things about you, it can kind of have a hit to your self-esteem. It can have a hit to your confidence. It can make you feel low inside and insecure, and you may have trouble speaking up because of those type of things. And so over time, I had to build that confidence and really believe in myself and not allow external factors define who I am at my core, because I know who I am and that's all that matters. And so I started exposing myself to things that I never really thought to even try. I'm a musician. I started doing music. I create content. Like, putting yourself in situations where you may feel comfortable is one of the best ways to kind of conquer that low confidence so that you can build that confidence. That's one of the best ways. And so, knowing that quiet, being shy, even those words, like, I hate how they put a label on us because of how we're behaving. Like, it's just who we are at the core, and there's nothing wrong with that. I hate when people try to make it seem like there's something wrong with that. But the problem is, since we've gone through that, we have to build our confidence. And so if you're having trouble building that confidence and you need help with that, this video is for you. Confidence is not about being loud. It's about being comfortable in your energy. Stop waiting to feel confident before doing things. You need to do something scared and the confidence will follow. You have to do something scared and then the confidence will follow after. Honestly, everyone's more focused on themselves than you. In some cases, not in all cases. Because at times I feel like I'm invisible, but people are actually watching me. I'm actually being perceived, and I hate that feeling so much, but I try not to let that get to me at all. At all. Because I'm not doing these things for you. I'm doing it for myself. So a couple things that you can try doing, right? Maybe record yourself talking. Just watching yourself speak can kind of make you have an idea on what you need to work on, what you need to, fix to build that confidence. And it also helps you get used to your own voice as well. Another thing, make eye contact with people. Don't be afraid to look people in their eye. I used to have trouble with that, but now I feel like I'm a little better at that. So look people in their eye and know what you mean and mean what you say. Another very important thing, wear outfits that make you feel comfortable, clothes that make you feel the best, dressing well, wearing things that make you feel good. That's also one of the important things when it comes to building confidence. On top of that, when you're speaking, try to speak a little bit slower, more clearly. Me, myself, I'm still working on that. I'm not perfect, but just speak a little slower. As for me, sometimes my mind is racing faster than my talking, like what I'm trying to say. Like, my thoughts are faster than me talking, and it's just something that is very hard to do at times, but we got it. We in this together. Lastly, I think we also need to reframe our thoughts a little bit and not say things about ourselves that we just don't believe, and not say certain things like, I'm just so awkward, I'm this, I'm that. Just replace that with, I'm learning to express myself a little bit better. Just reframing those thoughts into more of a positive thing can do so much to your self growth. And just remind yourself that being shy doesn't make you weak. It doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It just means you're more observant and you're more thoughtful about the things that you want to say. And honestly, that's a great characteristic to have. And in this video, I'm not trying to shame anybody who's loud, who's more extroverted, things like that. No, both are great in their own ways. But I feel like shy people, quiet people get too much slack, and it's annoying. Um, so yeah, I really hope that this video resonates with you, helps you out a little bit, and just know that you got it. We in this together, and make sure to subscribe and let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. Comment down more about your experiences. I would love to hear about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.